Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Eagles in Digital Business, a Candid chat with
All
all
of
of
All of
us.
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 Thank you, everyone. So today we're bringing you the following topic.
Our topic today is the unshakable woman, building resilience in business and life.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking today. So before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves. Hi, everyone. My name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Yeah, and your babe here is Mosumola, the face behind mosoconsult.com, originally from Nigeria, but now I work and I reside in the USA. I've been a healthcare worker, actually in the imaging sector for a very long time, but now I've added the cap of this digital business ownership.
Hello, my name is Falak Shirazi. By profession, I'm a teacher, mom of three, and instructor as well. And now I'm running my online digital business very successfully. Thank you.
Miriam?
Oh, I apologize. My name is Miriam. I am from Jamaica. I am a wife, a mom, and a grandma, a registered nurse over 20 years, and now a proud digital business owner.
Hi, my name is Connie. I'm originally from the Philippines and I'm a wife, a stepmom, and a digital business owner. And I'm living here in the beautiful British Columbia, Canada.
Mhm.
Hello, everyone. My name is Karen. I'm originally from the Caribbean island of Antigua, but I'm now living in the United Kingdom. I'm a wife, a mom, and I work full time in customer services, and I'm also a digital business owner.
Thank you, everyone. So we also want to remind everyone that every Tuesdays and every Thursdays we do have our free live webinar. So it's twice a week, at the same time, 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. So that's in North America, and in the UK is every Wednesdays and Fridays. It's at 2 a.m. And so you will be catching the replay on UK. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email with two links. So the first one is to register to the live webinar, so you can pick either day or both. And the second link is a replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always cache the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we'll invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now you're probably wondering, so what is it that you're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works, and also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So if you want to catch the replay from this past Thursday before this coming Tuesday or Wednesday, depending where you are in the world, here were the hosts and panelists for that day.
Okay, so our host for last Thursday was Emina, who is a former bank manager. And on the panel, we had Robin, who is a healthcare worker. When you look through the list that we have today, you see that people from different cultural and career backgrounds across different locations globally are actually joining this business. Let's write down and see the other members of the panel.
Okay, so third panelist, Sanila, quality inspector, and the fourth one, Jaspeed, former nurse, job quitter. Over to you.
And the next one is Abina, ECD educator, and Rama, former financial manager.
And lastly, we had El Miner. She's a production support medical supply. And Bernadette, an early childhood educator.
Thank you, everyone. So if you're catching the replay from last week, our replays have subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages: the Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So there you go. So if you want to learn more about this online business opportunity, you can just register into any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch our free webinar. All right, so let's dive into our topic for today.
Hmm. And our topic today, like we've been saying, is the unshakable woman, building resilience in business and life.
Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking today. So, welcome back to another episode of the Eagles in Digital Business. Uh, Happy and blessed Sunday for those on Sunday, and happy and blessed Friday for those who are on Friday. So, let's start with this. An unshakable woman is not someone who never faces challenges, she is someone who stands firm through them. So, strength is not about avoiding pressure, it's about growing through it. Okay, so that's our topic for today. So, in business and in life, challenges are inevitable. Okay, but research shows resilience is what separates those who stop from those who continue growing. So, today we are breaking down 5 truths about becoming unshakable, and those are about mentally, emotionally, and strategically. So, for that, we're going to be talking about the following points.
Today's point is number one, resilience is built through experience. Number two, emotional regulation improves decision making. Number three, purpose anchors you during challenges. Number four, adaptability increases long term success. And the fifth one, support strengthens resilience.
Thank you. So those are the points that we're going to be talking today. So let's dive into the first point.
Okay, we're going to look at this point. Resilience is actually built through experience. It is not something you just talk about. Each difficulty you navigate through in life strengthens your ability to handle the next one. Because if you do not practice lifting a particular weight, you cannot say that I can lift it. You can just say it with your mouth, but I mean, practically, you do not know what you can do until you put your hands to it. It's just like an adage in my place that says that you do not know who will go to the battle and come back if there's no war to go to. So it's when you step out that you will know if you are going to be outstanding. Like when I started this business, there were some challenges that I was facing. I was actually running away from facing the social media life. I prefer to have recorded, and then recording, I will have monitored this, doctored here, and things like that. And I thought I was able to do it until the first time that I went online, live online on Instagram. And then after finishing the whole session and I was happy with myself, I wanted to shut that and I realized that I didn't see the button where to do it. I mean, ordinarily it would be like a simple thing. You just look, but sometimes you look and you do not see because you do not know where to look. So, I mean, it was like, how do I face this? I did everything I could and I saw that I was stuck until I just decided to shut down my phone completely. So if you do not go through something or look at something or do something, you never know how you're going to come out on the other side. Though you may put both face and say, yes, actually, I can do it. You can do it mentally, but you've got to practice it. The American Psychological Association confirms resilience develops through facing and adapting to challenges over time. It is not a one-time thing. It is something that you continue to do continuously every time. I don't know what other vocab to use, but it has to be something that you do over the time and not run away from it. That is how you will know that you are building resilience. You do not know if you have overcome anger until things that can make you angry crop up and you see how you react.
Thank you, Musimola. Yeah, so Musimola just talk about resilience is built through experience. So many times, we face challenges, and those challenges, help us to build that resilience. All right, so let's move on to the second point.
Okay, so our next point is emotional regulation improves decision makings. Have you ever made a decision when you were stressed and later thought, why did I do that? I know I have. And when we're overwhelmed, tired, or under pressure, we don't always think clearly. We don't always, we react instead of respond. And that's where a lot of us get stuck because the truth is your emotions can either guide you or they control you. Research actually shows that people who learn how to manage stress make better, clearer decisions, especially in difficult situations. And that makes sense, right? When your mind is calm, you can think straight, you can see options, you can move with intention instead of fear. But when you're constantly stressed, everything feels urgent, everything feels heavy, and you end up making choices just to escape the pressure. I had to learn this myself. I realized that if I wanted a different life, I couldn't keep making decisions from a place of fear, frustration, or exhaustion. I had to slow down, breathe, and get grounded, and started asking myself, am I reacting right now or am I choosing? Because there's a difference. One keeps you stuck, the other moves you forward. So if you've been feeling overwhelmed lately, this is your reminder. Pause, breathe, don't rush your next move because when you stay grounded, you give yourself the power to respond with clarity, not react out of emotion. And that's where real growth begins. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen. So yeah, so Karen just talked about emotional regulation improve decision making. So when we manage our emotions, we are able to make better decisions than, if we don't know how to manage our reactions, and like, our emotions. All right, so let's move on to the next point.
Next point is purpose anchors you during challenges. Purpose, purpose works like an anchor in our life, just as anchor who keeps a ship stable in the ocean during heavy storms. A clear sense of purpose keeps us grounded during life challenges. Studies from the Journal of Positive Psychology shows that individuals with a strong sense of purpose are more likely to persist through adversity. Purpose provides stability when circumstances feel uncertain. Research from the Journal of Positive Psychology shows the people who understand the purpose are more resilient and more likely to persist through their adversity. Means to say, when circumstances feel unlikely or uncertain, only the thing or only the thing which let you win is the purpose. Purpose is the shape of your future. Always clear your purpose. Purpose will uh, lead you to your destiny. Thank you.
Thank you, Fala. So yeah, Fala just talk about purpose anchors you during challenges. So when you have a strong purpose, it helps you, to overcome any challenges and to keep moving forward and to be able to achieve your goal or whatever you just set your mind to. Okay, so next point.
Adaptability increases long term success. Research in leadership develop shows adaptable individuals are more likely to succeed in changing environments. Flexibility allows you to adjust your approach without losing direction. Here's the truth: success doesn't go to the strongest, it goes to the most adaptable. In business and in life, things won't always go as planned. There will be changes, challenges, and unexpected moments. But being unshakable doesn't mean you stay the same. It means you adjust without losing your direction. Research shows adaptable people are more likely to succeed because they don't get stuck. They find another way. So instead of insisting change, learn to move with it. That's how you grow. That's how you last. Thank you.
Thank you, Connie. So yeah, so Connie just talked about adaptability increases long-term success. So when you learn to adapt to the different changes, it could be an app, it could be the environment, you're able to um, sustain on the long term because you're able to adapt and you're flexible to those changes that come your way, especially being on the digital world. There's always constant changes, so that's one of the good skills to have, adapt being adaptable to the changes that come at you. So okay, so let's move on to the next point.
Okay. Supports strengthens resilience. So, coming from a story of a nurse, we're constantly faced with pressure. You spend your life just in environments with pressure. But for me, there's one thing I learned earlier on in my career, that the most resilient nurses aren't the ones who try to do everything by themselves. So I remember one night in my career, I felt really overwhelmed. I tried to manage a difficult situation alone because I didn't want to seem weak or incapable. But an older nurse pulled me aside and says, Miriam, don't do that because we are a team, and just one person, you're doing it by yourself, would lead to a burnout. And so I realized, resilience isn't a solo sport. And so coming into this digital online business, I realized the same truth applies. The cost of living, or what are you building a legacy for your family? Those are big tasks. And if I try to carry them alone, I feel like I'd crumble too, like what I did, when I initiated my first that night I tried to do it myself. But when I lean into my community and my business partners, I become unshakable. And this isn't just my experience, it's backed by science, because study shows that strong support systems significantly improve resilience and recovery during difficult times. Encouragement, mentorship, and community help to maintain the perspective and momentum. And we have plenty of support in our business community. If we don't have anything else, we have lots of support. So if you're there trying to build your dream in silence because you're afraid to ask for help, remember, even the strongest, actually, I'm going to say this, no man is an island, is that what I want to say. So you didn't come this far to struggle in isolation. You came to rise with a community that has your back. And so just don't be strong, be supported, and back over to you, Sandy.
Thank you, Miriam. So yeah, so Miriam just talked about support strengthens resilience, and yeah, like Miriam said, we are blessed to have that global online community support in our business, where we encourage each other, We do have the mentorship, we have the training, we share knowledge, we uplift each other uh, during the difficult times, because this business has its ups and downs. So it really, it makes a huge difference in our journey to have that support in the long term. All right, so let's see what is our key takeaway for this topic. Miriam?
I'm sorry, I was on mute. So, becoming unshakable is not about being perfect. It's about staying grounded, you adapt, and you continue to move forward no matter what comes your way.
Yes. So that's our key takeaway for today. So we have arrived to the end of our life. So we hope so that you learned something today about how to be an unshakable woman, building that resilience in business and in life. So we shared a little bit of our experience. We gave you some tips that you can apply. And if you have any other tips that you want to add to it, please put it in the comments, and we'll be happy to read your comments. And if you want to be part of a global online community that uplifts you, that motivates you, that gives you that support that you need to uh, achieve your goal in your business, here are three ways that you can get in touch with us. You can either put in the comments more info, send us a private message, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Or you can register directly into our website with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch our free webinar. So when you register into our website, you will receive two emails. One is to register to the live webinar, so you can register for either of the 2 days that we have available for the free live webinar, or you can register for both. Second link is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your home. So I want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today. For those catching the replay, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. So now let's find out what is our topic for next Sunday.
So, our topic for next Sunday is winning the long game, why perseverance pays offense pays off.
Oh, sorry. That was my typo mistake. Sorry. Yeah. So why perseverance pays off. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's our topic for next Sunday. So it's a good one. So don't miss it. We'll be here to talk about that. Saying that, we want to wish everyone again a happy and blessed Sunday for those who are on Sunday, and a happy and blessed Monday for those who are on Monday, and a happy and blessed week ahead for everyone. So thank you again for being here with us today. And until the next episode of the Eagles in Digital Business, I can chat with all of
All of
us.
it.
Thank you, everyone. God bless you all. And thank you for watching. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.